Alright, sorry I'm late, but today, as you can see from the title, it's gonna be running Haru Urara, and while we're at it, we might as well lock some potential levels there to use up some of our shoes and sashes that we've been collecting. I don't think they have a use other than that. So let's go ahead and start this game. Oops. Alright. Looks like we've got some rewards here, so go ahead and collect those. I guess I should update you on my farming. So I was able to farm a couple of Musume queens today, and I got to see why she's been crashing out really early. As you can see here, over the weekend I ran 3 a day, and I ran 2 today. So I think these 2 are from today, and then these 3 were from Sunday, and then these 3 were from Saturday. And what I learned was that I think watching the races has like a different result from just than just skipping through them. Maybe not, maybe they're the same result, but for whatever reason when I watched them she wouldn't fail as much. And then this one she failed because she got stuck inside of a group. So I think maybe front running her for at least the first 2 races might be the way to go. So I'll try that and see. So I've been kind of getting the system down for farming Majuro McQueen. You really only have to run the last race right before for the 3,000 fans is the last race before the deadline. But she does have a chance of losing. That's why these crash out with ease. That's the race she crashes out on. So you could run an earlier race if you wanted to, like an easier one, because that's a G1. I believe there's like a G2 or a G3 a couple turns before that one that you could possibly run and have an easier time of it. But I think just front running her will sort of solve that issue. In her maiden race, she doesn't really lose when I watch the race. So what I've been doing is watching the first 2 races of her career, and then the rest of them I just view results, and she tends to win. Her stats are high enough to where you don't really have to worry about it. And then running the Arima Keenan after the G1 race, right after, there's like 2 races that kind of happen back to back almost. There's a G2 race, which is her 3rd race, and then right after that's a G1 race, like 2 turns after that. And then so after that race I know this is kind of confusing, but after that race Rin McKeenan should show up maybe 4 turns down the line or so. And so once you run that, you have 30,000 fans, and you don't really have to worry about her ult leveling or anything. And I'm telling you about my farms mostly because I was able to get a scout ticket from running the farm. They gave me 1 scout ticket. So I believe, is this for a horse? I guess it's for a horse, huh? I thought I had a ticket for a support, but I guess it's actually for a horse. So might as well scout that then. See what we get here. Mayano Top Gun. Oh, well, we already have Mayano Top Gun, so that didn't really help us. We do get star pieces for her though. I don't think I don't think that really helped us at all. Oops. Let's see. Oh, do I need to like go here? Yeah, that didn't really help us. We're still 82 star pieces away, so that's unfortunate. But that's okay. I've been meaning to go back and rerun some of the stuff anyway. Like Haru and on our team, she's winning like, I would say less than half the time. Oh, the other thing that I was able to unlock was running those farms. I got enough friendship points to get another Haru Urara card with friendship points, and so she's now a level 40. So there's only 2 more to buy every 10,000 friendship points. So yeah, and we have looks like 3,200 right now. So the team trials actually is where I got most of those points from. I think I got like 6,000 points, friendship points from the team trials. Because every season, I believe, they give you a ton of points. Yeah. So retention, we just retained our possession in class 4 this past run when it reset, and we got 4,500 friendship points. So class 5 is 6,000, so that'd be nice to climb up into if we can, which is part of the reason why I'm rerunning Haru Urara today. What else? What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? I wanted to talk about something else. Oh, and so I bought the Haru Urara support card to unlock it to level 40, and immediately, other than the crash out here at the end, you can see the most recent run. This was the run I did with the new card, and you can see the stats are already sort of getting towards 700 here across the board. I would say this was a pretty good run though, so maybe this wouldn't be typical, you know what I mean? This is kind of really good luck in a way, but we're, you know, very close to 700 across, and so if this Haru Urara card levels up to 50, you know, that might be more of a normal thing rather than, you know, like a good run. And then, you know, maybe if we were able to level up some of these other cards, because this one is only level 25 and Ines Fujin's only level 35. So imagine if these were all 50s. I think getting like 800 across the board is not out of the realm of possibility, honestly. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Anyway, so we're playing Haru Urara today. So I want to unlock her potential. Mostly because we've run her already. And I mean, when we ran her, she was the first horse we ran, right? And I made a video on why it made sense to run her as the first horse. And now we've kind of circled back around because we ran out of, you know, new horses to run. So we're kind of replaying this character, right? Pretty much. But I think that unlocking the potential will sort of help. I guess we don't have enough of these. I realized that a lot of these sashes that they need, they come from the races that, you know, each character runs. So whatever, when you're trying to raise the potential of King Halo, for example, right? A lot of the sashes she'll need are from, you know, the races that she runs in her career. And I only know that because I tried to farm some of those sashes with Mijiro McQueen, since I'm farming her for sparks anyways. But I realized I couldn't run some of the races because her career kind of conflicts with the sashes I was looking for. So we'll just raise the potential as much as we can. I think it looks like we're missing 3 of them, which makes sense because I don't really run a lot of dirt races other than with Haru. So, and I didn't really farm Haru all that much, and so it makes sense that we don't have enough sashes to upgrade her more than just a potential level 2. So any little bit helps, I think. So let's go ahead and just do that. So now she's a level 2. Nice. And then we'll go ahead. Oh, looks like we got some rewards for doing that, probably. Hopefully it's carrots. Give me some carrots. What is this? Oh, look at that. We got some stuff here. We got another 3-star. Okay. So is that no? Where do I redeem this? used in the scout list. Where's the scout list? Is this not the scout list? Do I have to go over here? It's guaranteeing me a 3-star. I don't think I can use it here though. Oops. Oh, here. Okay. I guess we might as well, right? Let's see what we get here. See, anytime you need a new horse, the game provides. So, okay, let's see what we get. Is this Air Groove? As an Emperor, who's an Emperor? Is this Symboli Rudolph? Oh, I think we pulled Symboli Rudolph. Nice. Symboli Rudolph is pretty good, I think. Sweet. So we have a new horse to run now, Symboli Rudolph, and a new horse to farm as well, I guess, since she's a 3-star. Let's take a look at her. I don't think I've ever played Symboli Rudolph, even on my other account here. I don't really play my personal account anymore, since I play on this one so much. Not really even that much. I don't really have the time to play games, like I've said before. She's a long... and yeah, sort of that. So she's very similar to Musume McQueen actually. But I was saying, yeah, since I don't really have that much time to play, just playing on this account is pretty much enough. Oh, this is a weird ult. I don't know that I would really want to pass down this ult to, you know, any children. But she probably has pretty good affinity with somebody, you know what I mean? And so we could use her, oops, for that purpose. Alright, well maybe I'll run Symboli Rudolph tomorrow, possibly? I don't know, I kind of really want to, yeah, I guess we could add another runner to the team. That would definitely help our point totals. We're ranked B right now. That was pretty quick, I would say. What is this, the 24th stream? So what does that mean? I've been playing for about 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 5 weeks, right? So it's been a little over a month since I started playing this game on this account, and we're already a team rank B, which I think is pretty good for not having played this game for that very long. Anyway, we'll run a Haru Urara, and we're not really gonna worry about affinity so much, because she's kind of shit with everybody, you know what I mean? Her affinity is kind of bad. So I think we're just gonna pick a speed Uma and just, you know, go with that. We could pick Obri Cap or Rice Shower actually. So it looks like there's different options here. So why don't I go ahead and just, you know, give her the best chance here and see maybe which one would be better, since we have, I'm thinking of giving her a speed parent just because she's a sprinter. Gold Chip would be good. King Halo. I own these horses, but we don't have a good one. Special Week is probably the most, it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see this. So Special Week, which we do have in the list, but she is a she's a power Uma. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess I could do that, give her power. Yeah, why not, you know? So let's go ahead and use Special Week as her parent. Okay. In our own side, we're just gonna use the vodka because she's the best one available that we have. Okay. And we're not gonna use the same deck that we've been using so far to train our horses because we don't really need that much stamina. So I think maybe using the Kitasan Black deck makes a lot of sense on her, which would be this one. Oh, this one has a Super Creek in it, huh? Don't really need that. So let's go ahead and stick Kitasan Black in there. I had put this on there for hoping that I would get Swinging Maestro, but that never really worked out for me because she doesn't. The R card doesn't give Swinging Maestro. So let's see here. We gotta pick something else here. What are we running with right now? We have 3 speed, 1 power, and 2 stamina. We don't really need the stamina so much. Maybe wit could be good, or we could use the other power card that we were using before. I remember that one being pretty good as far as giving training bonuses and stuff, which I think was this one. So because we don't really need that much stamina on her since she's a sprinter, I think we're gonna try this power card. I think in the beginning when we first ran Haru, we just ran whatever, you know, just whatever we had. Just the best cards available, which were all our cards. But now that we have a nice selection of cards, might need to tinker a little bit. So this career run might be more of a test run more than anything. Just to see, you know, I have a feeling this will work out okay. But you know, I don't know for sure. But I think this will work. So let's go ahead and start her career. Okay. And I think we can maybe front runner at least through her career, possibly, so that she doesn't get stuck. Maybe at least the first few races or something we can do that, so she doesn't get stuck behind, you know, boxed in and stuff when her stats are too low for to do anything about it. So pretty standard, you know. You should know how to train your horses by now, if you've been watching me at all. You know, the foursome's obviously always better than the threesome. I do opt to do recreation sometimes when my energy is above halfway and the trainings aren't that great. We're aiming for a 1200 speed on her, hopefully, is what we'll get, and a decent amount of power. I think power might be more important on her right now because she's a late surger, and so when we throw her into the team races, I think it would be a good idea to keep her in her specialty role instead of front running her. I mean, I guess we could. She might be good enough on dirt because she's one of the few dirt specific horses in the game, I think, so that, you know, front running her might make sense, but I think that's just more for her career. in order for her to be competitive in the team trials, I think running her in her natural position as a late surger makes probably the most sense to do. So I think, yeah, maybe playing it safe a little bit and just getting the stats that I know work pretty high will be the way to go, and then tweak from there if you know she ends up not being so great. These trainings are kind of trashy. Power. Yeah, I guess. Alright. So yeah, I think on her, for her career, we're gonna be just front running her. Because her stats are not the best. This is just to avoid getting boxed in, basically. Her stats are probably so far beyond any of her competition that it shouldn't be an issue. I think Haru Urara is definitely one of my favorite characters in the game. You really can't hate someone who just is like optimistic no matter what. You know what I mean? Someone who just tries hard. You know what I mean? Just doesn't let anything get her down. Losing doesn't matter. No matter what, she's always positive. That's a quality that I admire just in general, not just in, you know, this anime horse game, but just in general. Mostly because I think it's like the right way to be. You know what I mean? Just in life, like there's people out there who like feel sorry for themselves all the time, and they're just wallowing in self-pity, and they like having people feel sorry for them and stuff. I don't know, something about that just, I don't know, it's just not it's not, I don't know what's the word. It's not like, it's not attractive. You know what I mean? Whether it's a girl or a guy. It's just, you know, defeatist mentality. Don't get me wrong, right? Like I used to have that. I used to have a very defeatist mentality. I was super negative. I think it was part of the environment I grew up in. not to get too personal, but you know, it was kind of a like a negative environment, I would say. Um, I think I normally take this one usually, and if I don't get enough fans, I have an out here on the sprint. So we'll go ahead and schedule this one. Is what I remember on her. Yeah, not the best trainings here either. I guess we'll take the hand. But yeah, being negative when I was younger didn't help me. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like no one cares, honestly. um, Nobody cares about you or your problems. You know what I mean? I mean, you might fish for, I don't know, sympathy or something, and people will play along with it, I guess, for a while, but eventually the goodwill runs out, right? Because like you're not, like you can only you can change your life, or you can't expect someone to come in and save you from whatever thing that you're struggling with, and like even if someone tried to do that, like come into your life and like save you or whatever, like if you don't want to be saved, um I guess, what's the right way to say this? Like you can give someone who's a degenerate, right? They don't care about anything. They don't shower, you know, they don't, you know, basically, like let's say like, you know, like a drug addict or something, and you know they're like a homeless drug addict. You know, I mean, there's people out there who are homeless and drug addicts, you know, for, and they wish they weren't, you know what I mean? But a lot of times I think those people, a lot of them, I would say the majority of them, they like that life. Like even if someone were to hand them $1 million, for example, right? They're still gonna continue to be homeless and do drugs. I mean, they might not be homeless. They might, you know, be like, oh shit, I got some money now. But they're still gonna do drugs, and eventually, once they run out of money, because you know, they don't really want to change. You know what I mean? Once they're out of money, they're just gonna be homeless and a drug addict again. You know what I mean? So like nothing, it didn't change really. You know what I mean? So you can't like, unless you want to change, right? No matter how much help someone gives you or tries to save you or whatever, like you're not, it's not gonna work. You have to put in the work, you know, in order to save yourself, really, more than anything. You know what I mean? And so, I mean, I was those things too, right? Maybe not at the same time, but I have been a drug addict before, and I was homeless, but they just weren't at the same time, for the most part. I mean, there was some overlap a little bit, uh, but in general, it wasn't really that way. So I guess I was lucky that I got to deal with, you know, only one of those things at a time. I mean, if I had to deal with both things, being homeless and a drug addict at the same time, I don't know, man. That's a pretty deep hole that you know, to dig yourself out of, I would say. Um, I'm not sure. You know, that's probably why it's so hard when people get that way to dig themselves out of that hole. You know what I mean? Yeah, but anyway, what was I even talking about? I'm like distracted by trying to pick these train because I don't remember which trainings were or like what the events and stuff were for her. I remember playing her quite a bit, but I don't remember all the prompts and stuff. Why did I start talking about? Oh, because she's positive. That's why. Harura is like super positive all the time. Yeah, so you know, there was a like for me there was an attitude change eventually, where I went from being negative to being positive, and it literally changed my life. And yeah, you know, like not everything is perfect, and you know, there's times when complaining makes sense and stuff, but at the end of the day, like nobody cares, right? Like people aren't gonna, they don't want to be around negativity, you know what I mean? And so that's why I like Haru. She's one of my favorite characters because she's never negative. No matter what happens, she's like happy and like wants to try harder. Doesn't quit. You know what I mean? There's something about that I admire because, you know, like that's almost like a superpower. Because, you know, you always want to quit at some point. Like everybody, I think, goes through that where you know you come up on something really hard, like a hard time in your life or whatever, and you just want to quit. You know, I felt that. You know, I'm sure you felt that. But Haru doesn't feel that. Maybe she's like, maybe she's just kind of dumb in that way, possibly. But I don't think so. I think in her storyline, when I watched her story, I think she got sad. I remember she got sad, but like she didn't let it like get to her. Like she was able to like overcome it. So I don't know, what the source of that like endless optimism that she has is. But there's something about it that's very endearing, I guess. You can't really fault her for wanting to win. Even in like there's like one part of the story. I don't know if I should just view results at this point. I think, oh, I need to eat though. So yeah, this is what we do. Sorry. I've been farming way too much, so I don't Yeah, but there's something about just being endlessly positive that's I don't know, just you know, I even now, I guess now I'm sort of like that. But it's tough to like it's a struggle, right? Like you can be positive, but then when really, bad stuff happens, you're just like, oh man, and trying to stay positive through that, like a death in the family, or just like stuff not going your way at work or something, or just stuff just not, what I mean? And so, a lot of my positivity now comes from, leaning on, something else, right? Because I'm more spiritual now as I'm older, and so leaning on that helps me a lot when I don't have the strength to be positive. Then what I mean? Like I asked for that strength, and usually I'm given that strength to be positive. But Haru doesn't need it. It's just in her. She's just positive all the time, and that's kind of crazy. And that's why I think she's one of my favorite characters in the game. At least I don't really know everybody's story. I didn't watch them all. I should probably watch them so I get more familiar with them. At least like the ones that I play. I remember saying that I was gonna watch their stories, at least the ones that I own, so that I could talk about it during the career too, right? Anyway, that's enough yapping about that. Bottom line, long story short, is I like her character. I guess she died. The real horse, that this character is based on. I guess the horse died recently, like maybe a few weeks ago. So that's I guess that's kind of sad. I think it was old for a horse, so, you know, I think it lived a long life or whatever. And it wasn't in pain or anything, I don't think. I think that it died from like a stomach thing. Like... Oh, you know what? I haven't been paying attention to fans and stuff. What do we need to do? We need a couple more fans. Uh-oh. We have 8 turns left. Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to our career at all. Let's see, I think there's a G1 here somewhere. I remember when I ran this that we could take. Am I remembering wrong? Did we pass it already? Because I wasn't paying attention. Well, I guess we'll just run whatever we can. Because we need 700 more fans. Where are all the dirt races? Why are they now? This one, maybe? That's an OP. Can we get a G? Dirt mile? Oh yeah, I think we normally run this one. I remember. I guess I did farm her quite a bit, because I do remember something like this. There's like 2 races, one at some point in her career and another one at a different point in her career. And like, you can run either the left one or the right one, you know, whatever. Wow, that's 60 points there. 37% chance of failure though. Oh no, 60 points is a lot. Dang it. Dang it! And I can't even go to the infirmary. I don't think she has any bad effects, does she? No, she doesn't. So... training is probably not going to be worth it. I think 60 points was worth the risk of that happening though. I don't remember what these were. I guess I would like stamina up a little more. 33, 32, 34. I think we'll take the stamina. Man, those reminders are pretty annoying. Like, I scheduled the race, bro. They should just turn that off, that reminder thing. Once you schedule a race. It's scheduled, right? And let me just double check that it's scheduled. But once the game sees you schedule a race, yeah, it's scheduled. It should just turn those things off. The little reminder things, the pop-ups. This is annoying. I don't really like any of these trainings, so I'm gonna actually do recreation here to raise our mood. Well, these trainings kind of dried up here. They're all kind of not very good. Her wit is really low. Hopefully the Umas sort of wander over there though, so we can get some wit training. I guess I could fill that hole in the summer. It's a big failure percentage. I guess I could take wit here. It's only 13 though? It's so little. Yeah. Alright. This gives me a chance to eat food because I've been yapping so much about being positive or whatever. Didn't really eat at all. Positivity is good though. That's the only way you can change something. If you're negative all the time and depressed and shit, nothing will change. You'll just stay depressed all the time. But when you're positive and you make positive changes in your life, then your life will change for the positive. Alright, looks like we won pretty easily, I think. As long as nobody starts streaking at the end here. Nice. Okay, we got our fan count. Ooh, double rainbow. 53. 45% failure though. I don't know. That might be worth it. Dang it. Dang it. Carrots? Hey, give me some carrots. That's right. So that's 2 failed trainings there. I'm gonna get some wit here because I didn't like any of the other trainings, so instead of just skipping through, might as well take something. What is this? Oh, I remember this. I think it's going for the punch. Alright. Oh, triple rainbow. Look at that. 70 points. I like 70. Oh crap, I didn't even I wasn't even paying attention. I should really pay attention to what her career goals are. Because I wasn't paying attention to how many fans she needed. Well, at least those warnings are annoying, but they're useful, right? If I didn't have the things that I needed, enough fans or whatever, it would have kept annoying me about, oh, there's only 5 turns left, or you know, whatever. However many, this many turns left. So I guess that is kind of useful. I don't know what her ult leveling up, what the conditions are. I guess I should look that up. It probably has something to do with fans, I'm guessing. This one? What's Hot Topic? Is that like the early 2000s like weirdo store with the goth store? She's the talk of the racing world. Builds rapport with Itsuko Otonashi and director Akikawa faster. Oh, okay. So it's a bonus to friendship level. Alright, well, whatever. Uh-oh. Why are we fourth? Uh-oh. Okay. I was a little bit worried there for a second. Well, why is she poor? Did she even get her unlocked skill from the potential levels? I'm not sure that she did. It's like is that a skill you have to buy at the end? I don't know how that works. Or does she just get it automatically? I guess we can check. Where's her yeah, she doesn't have the unlocked whatever the potential that we unlocked. I guess she doesn't get it automatically? I don't understand. I don't know how that works. Got a lot of Umas and Wit. We do need Wit. I'll do that in the summer though. I'll take the stats. Alright. I think we need to raise her stamina a little bit probably, and then obviously Guts and Wit a little bit more. But her stamina is probably a little low. She's still the #1 favorite, so that's good. I mean, we were completing her career pretty easily, right? I don't really remember, honestly. It's been a while. We've run so many other horses that I don't remember like struggling all that much with her career. I don't believe. I think we were winning the URA finals, right? On her? She looks so surprised and happy. Like, what? I got first? All right. Maybe we should run a race here at some point just to make sure her ult levels up? Or does her ult level up naturally? I don't remember. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out, right? So I guess I could run her again if we need to. So I won't worry about it this run so much. 38. This one's 32. It would train stamina up a little bit, but I think 38 is bigger than 32. Or we could take wit. We do need some wit. I don't know, man. I don't know. We need the Professor of Curvature from Kirasan Black, though. We definitely need that. Since we're not getting Swinging Maestro, since we don't have Super Freak in the deck. I just wanted to take a look at what the trainings were. I wasn't going to take any. A lot of single rainbows here, huh? Not looking great. 35, 27. I think we gotta take the 35. Double rainbow? I think we have to take that one. It's 65 points. That's a lot. I think I'm gonna take a rest here. Maybe I'll take some wit here, because I'm not really liking any of these trainings. Even though this is the most amount of stats. You're always supposed to take stats, right? But we are coming into summer. So I think I'm gonna conserve some of this energy to maybe we can get like a triple rainbow or something. And really hit it big. Single rainbows. Because remember, we're creating a racehorse here. This isn't just you know what I mean, we want to try to make one to put in the team trials. I mean, I guess stats does make sense to take. I'm not in love with any of these trainings either. We do need some stamina. 400 is usually okay for sprints. But obviously the more you have the better, right? Maybe it's not worth it though. Maybe I should just take the stat. Yeah, whatever. I'll just take the 36. It's big. It's the biggest number. When in doubt, just take the big numbers. 42. We got 34. This is 39. This is not 42, is it? It is. 36, 42. 20, 39. 39 is the biggest. I mean, 42 is the biggest. We do get some stamina with this though. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. I guess big numbers. I wish there was a easier decision to make with just like double, triple rainbows, whatever. Then I wouldn't really have to think about it. Ooh, that's a big number there. 35, 44. And this one's 47 though. Yeah, I mean, we do need some guts. Guts would be good. We do need some guts. So maybe, since we need it, we'll take this. Because we don't really get guts trainings all that often, since we're not running any guts cards. I think around like 300-ish guts should be enough for PvP. So I don't think we need to train it anymore because we're gonna get some naturally from winning the races and stuff, and especially in the URAs. I think you get like 13 or something at the end of every race, right? If we get wit to like around 400, then I could change her back to being a late surger and run her in her natural position. But until then, I think it's safer just to run her as a front runner, so that she doesn't get boxed in. Although she has enough power now to like break out of the pack or whatever. But I think we've proven that her career is really easy as a front runner, so there's no reason to fix something that's not broken, right? Look like she's dominated. Hopefully that's enough fans for her ult to level up. Maybe not though. Maybe we missed it. I gotta check some of the veterans and see if their ults leveled up at all. Oh crap, but we have no energy in the summer, huh? Oh man. I don't know that we can take this. What is that? 61 points? Sheesh. Oh no, should I risk it? It's 2-to-1 odds, not in my favor. 33% of the time. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 3. I think it was worth it. Maybe not. Oh no. Oh no. Well, at least, you know, it was the last turn of summer. I think we're gonna lose some turns here. Oh, that was a good one too. Kind of. It's only 22 and 9 though. With 2 rainbows? With 3 other Umas there? Or 2 other Umas there? That seemed really low. Oh, because their mood's bad too, huh? That's probably why. Yeah. Let's go ahead and fix that then. Oh, practice pour went away. That's kind of nice. Let's see if there's anything good here. Not really. Kinda, but not really. So let's go ahead and raise your mood again. I think that was a big mistake on my part. Like, we're losing a lot of turns just to trying to fix her mood. We got Professor of Curvature though. Okay, 39 points. Where's everybody? They're in wit. We do need wit. 39 though. Oh no. I think you gotta take 39, right? I could also do recreation again to get her mood to great. It doubles her her mood percentage or whatever. I think good is only 2% boost, and then great is 4%. I mean, 4%, 2% is not that much, but it does make a difference. I guess this is the time to run wit, huh? Makes sense. Or I could rest also. we're getting towards the end of her career, so and we also lost a lot of turns. So I'm trying to get as many trainings in to make up for some of the lost time as we can. And wit doesn't cost anything, so the only downside would be in case we do get a really good training, if we don't have enough energy to take it, then yeah, that would kind of be a bummer. I guess I don't care as much because I'm not sure if this support card deck is the right deck to run. This is more of an experiment in a way. It seems like it's working pretty well so far, you know. Our speed's good, our power is really high, our wit's a little low, but our stamina's kind of in the right place. I'm looking to end at around 550-ish on stamina at the end of her career. Just because I guess in a sprint it doesn't matter, honestly. Like 400 is probably good enough in a sprint. So maybe we don't need to hit 550. I don't know, I guess we'll run her in the team trial after this and see, like, you know, how she does. If she wins or loses or whatever. Alright. Next race doesn't matter. None of these trainings are great. I could do it again, but I think I'm just gonna rest. Double rainbow here. 31 and 14, which is 45. Double rainbow here, 56. Man, why couldn't they, like, stagger it, you know? Like, why did it have to happen at the same time? Alright, this is just gonna be a waste. I don't know if we should even watch this, because she's gonna be so bad in it. I guess we'll watch. We didn't watch her in any. I don't think in any career. I don't think I've watched the entire Ori McKinnon race. I always left early, cause you know I don't want to be embarrassed. So, you know, I don't want people to know that I trained her, especially during just in this race. All the other races are fine. I'll be there. I'll show up and I'll watch her run. But for this race, when I know she's gonna lose, like, you know, that's embarrassing, man. So I normally just leave and I just text her after the race, you know, like hey, good job, you checked off a life goal, congratulations, you know what I mean? I'll see you tomorrow. Right? And like I'll arrange a ride for her, because you know usually I'm her ride probably back home. But you know, I don't want to be in the car with a loser. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. Because I'm not a loser. I'm a winner. And winners don't hang out with losers. You know what I mean? So I'll like call her an Uber or something, right? Like here's your, you know, it's like a treat more than it's like a reward. That's how, you know. That's how I'll like spin it. I'll spin it so it's like, I got you an Uber for doing so good in that race, you know, and it'll take you wherever you want to go, or I guess to her house or whatever, or to the school. She probably sleeps at the school, right? But then maybe I'll like DoorDash her some like cheesecake or something. I don't know, or some, yeah, you know. So it's waiting for her when she gets to her room. Also, I don't have to deal with the embarrassment of being next to a loser. That's what I used to do, but this time I think I will stay for the entire race because um, I want to be, I want to become better as a trainer. You know what I mean? I want to be there for uh, support and you know, it's mostly just because I want to finish my food. She's so happy coming in last place. Oh, it's okay. You'll get him next time, Tiger. Alright, are we done with your career now? Is that the last thing in your career? It is, okay. So... Wow, these are really bad. They couldn't have split up that double rainbow? I couldn't have gotten a double rainbow here? Well, whatever. Our wit is still really low, huh? Her ult didn't level up either, so I'll need to look into why that is. I think it has something to do with fan count. She probably just didn't have enough fans. Her wit is extremely low, so maybe we should focus on that. I shouldn't have rested then. I should just run wit. Oh, I'm an idiot. I also want to get her speed to, you know, as close to 1200 as possible at the same time. All right. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think her wit's gonna get there. I should probably train wit. Oh no. I do like stats though. Uh, we do need wit though. We really do need wit. And we only have 2 trainings left. This one and the next one. Yeah, I think we need to take wit. Unfortunately, I shouldn't have rested it. I should have just taken wit that time too. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Maybe if we get like some crazy triple rainbow, then we'll take that. But I think it's wit the rest of the way. I don't think I've ever seen her use her ult yet in any of these races. Or have I just not been paying attention? What is her ult again? It's like a stamina recovery skill, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen her use it. Alright. I mean, I don't think wit's worth taking here. Double rainbow for 59. Oof. 59 is a lot. This is 60 though. Why? Why is it always at the same time? Why can't they... Sheesh. I mean 60's more than 59, right? I mean, I guess there's no real difference here. I mean, do I want stamina? Or do I want speed? I think I want speed, so, you know, whatever. Alright, well that's it. I'm actually kind of surprised we didn't get to 1200 speed. Usually, I think when we run Kita some black in the support deck, we get to 1200 speed, I believe. I guess I did screw up a lot there. I failed 3 times this run for sure, because I took I took risky trainings that I probably shouldn't have. We did lose like 3 or 4 turns fixing her mood and her energy levels and whatever. So there's probably like 5 turns we could have, you know, squeezed out of this run had we played it more like safely. So I guess that's pretty much like 1200 done, right? Speed. 5 trainings is minimum 100 points in speed. So I guess I can only blame myself. It's alright. Because you know what the beauty of this game is that you can just play it again. If you don't like the result, you can just play it again and get a better result. Oh man, she won easily. It's the easiest career by far. Alright. Let's see where she ends up here. I think some of these bonuses will help for sure. Get us like a decent range. Her wit is probably kind of low. Yeah, 350. I would rather have guts and wit switched. These numbers switched around. But you know, this is decent. I mean, this is probably not the best run we could do on Haru. Not the best numbers here, not the best stats, but it's let's see if we can buy her some skills. Where is that skill that we unlocked on her? Where is it? It's not even in here. What the hell? I thought we unlocked her potential, so she should get another skill, right? But it's not in here. I don't understand. Is it just part of her kit now, or like I don't get it? Hmm. So she's a late surger, right? Oh, this speed eater power is really good. Oh, it's in the mile. She's not really a miler. She can do miles, but she's not really a miler. Especially in dirt. I think the dirt race, is it a mile race? I guess we'll get it. Lone Wolf. I do like Lone Wolf. I do want this thing too. We just need like 20 points. Can I get rid of something else? Is it something else kind of crappy? Corner acceleration maybe? It's expensive. We already have Professor. I almost said pervert of curvature. Pervert of curvature. We could probably buy more skills then. Yeah, I'll get Lone Wolf. I kind of like this skill. Pervert of curvature. That's funny. And then Spring Runner, sure, why not? Oh, 60 points. Oh, this is wasting more points because I don't think anything is 60 points here. I guess I get sympathy. Whatever. Sure, why not? Okay. Let's complete our career and see kind of what we get. I don't really care about sparks that much since Haru has pretty bad affinity with everybody. We got a B plus. That's not the greatest. Oh, we're almost an A. So yeah, I think this run could have been better. Obviously, I was kind of dumb and took some trainings I probably shouldn't have. And then, you know, so I think we're very close to an A. So I think we would have gotten an A had I not, you know, dicked around so much. 2-star speed though. I mean, that's not bad. I don't mind that. I don't get why she doesn't have her. We unlocked her potential, so she should have her skill. Doesn't it? Is it not? I need to go back and look at that. Anyway, oops. I mean, it's the best Haru we've run so far. It's better than the speed wit support deck that I used one time. I didn't do that on stream, so I did it offline because I think I needed something. I was trying to get something, a reward or something, and needed some points. So we're about 100k away from the last gold chip support card, so that's good. Let's replace her on the team here. I think she'll be better. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's the one we just ran. Cool. Okay. And then let's try a team race. Oh, we're solidly in the Bs now. We're almost in B1. We were seeing like a C3 or something down here, but we're like solidly in the Bs now. Let's see how Haru does. We need to replace these runners too. We won. That's good. They should win here. Yep. This one's kind of iffy. Oh, she won. Okay. This one should win. We're really strong there. Both of these horses are really strong. Gold Ship and Lion on Top Gun. And then here's our Haru. Let's maybe I'll view the race here. I'll fast forward through it though. We won't like watch in slow motion or whatever. No, I want to see if she uses her skills and all that stuff. I guess I would probably rerun her anyway. Just because that run, I want to get an A on her. Just so I could delete all the horses that are not an A. It's easier to send anything that's not an A to the glue factory because then I don't have to really think or check. Because I think we have a couple B+. I guess we only have one other B+, Haru Urara, so it won't be that confusing. But some of the other horses where I have a bunch of farms on that didn't pan out. There's a ton of B pluses there, so if I just have an A, then it's easy, right? I just keep the A, whatever. Wow, she dominated. I think she was in the front the entire time, right? Is it because she's a front runner? I don't really want her to do that. I don't want her to be a front runner. Let's see if we can change that. I think whatever you finish your career on is how they enter the team trial. So she might. Oh, we got a new high score though. That's kind of nice. This might be in promotion range then, possibly, just from rerunning that one horse. Yeah, we are in promotion range. So that means we are going to go up to class 5, which we get 4,000 friendship points. Oh, that'd be great. So I can buy that Haru Urara support card and 3,000 carats. Oh, that'd be so good. And then staying in class 5, you get 6,000 friendship points and 200 something carats. That'd be great. I would love that. Then we can get our support card pulls quicker. So let me check what she's set as though. I think she's, what is she, a front runner? What let me carrot this thing because she got a 2-star. How do you... She's here. Details? How do you set her running style? Oh, here it is. So yeah, we want to switch her back to her natural running style just because she's so bad. I'm surprised she won as a front runner then. That's kind of funny. Maybe she's just so good as a front runner that it doesn't matter. Okay, now we'll try rerunning it. So if she wins 2 in a row... Oh no, there's gifts here. Let's take the gifts. Is it already scheduled? Oh dang it. I think I misclicked. I clicked the wrong one. There was ones with gifts in it. Should have taken the gifts. Alright. Oh, we lost. Yeah, I guess we need to rerun some of those. This one we might lose. We won. This one I'm iffy on. We lost. Here's Haru. Okay, let's review this race. She's in an awful mood. Why? She's #1 favorite. Oh, look at her go. That horse is really fast. Start taking off. Alright, we're late surging here. So she's in a good spot for late surging. She's sorta on the outside. Is there another Haru there? There's 2 Harus. Oh yeah, there's another one. Oh yeah, because it's the oh, there's mine taking off. Look at her go. Jeez. He dusted him. Alright, well I think that's good enough for the team trial for now. Maybe I'll rerun her at a later point to get an A. I'm not sure that it's really necessary right now. Because she seems fast enough. That she won both races she's running so far. Alright. So that's good. We're in promotion range. That means we're going to get friendship points and carrots. So I'm excited about that. That's good. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I was going to look at the other Harus we have and see what the level their ults got up to. I guess we only ran it twice, huh? Haru Urara? Yeah, in the very beginning, I think I ran one with the crap cards, the R cards, and then we ran it again after we pulled support cards, and her ult did not level up that time either. We did pretty good there. I mean, her stamina is, you know, trash, but what did we use there? Power, wait, oh, we used some R cards here? Oh man, this is trash. Okay. And then I think I ran her on my own again to get some event rewards. And we used 3 speed and 3 wit, and this horse didn't win that much. Like, it would lose a lot more than it won. So you can see then this is the Japanese, or the S. This is the way you can get an S rated horse. Is 3 speed and 3 wit cards. I don't know that these cards in particular would get you there. Obviously if you had better cards it'd be easier, but you get 1200 speed and 1200 wit and about like 800 power, I want to say, and then your stamina and guts are kind of in the dumps, but you can get an S rating that way, right, using this support deck. The thing is, this in PvP I was losing like more than half the time, I would say. It just wasn't very good. And so we just ran a new one, right, with, you know, stats that I think would be good. Pretty much what we've been kind of running, just less emphasis on stamina. Our speed should be maxed out, honestly, and our power should be probably over 1,000, honestly, too. But I, you know, was dumb and I was doing stupid stuff. And I failed a bunch of trainings and, you know, had to fix bad moods and whatnot. And so we only made this, and we won 2 in a row so far, and 1 time as a front runner. So I think definitively this is better. I don't think I have to worry about losing so much with this Haru on the team. It's definitely going to win more, I think, than the other one. So we were able to get a new high score based off of that. So this is why I want to get rid of some of these horses, send them to a glue factory, like especially the original ones. We could probably send all those to glue factory, all of these. I would keep the ones with the carrots on them, because that's basically 2 stars and above. They're sparks. and then the rest of them just get rid of them. And anything that's below an A, pretty much get rid of them, right? So anything below an A, I probably want to rerun just so I have an A. So it's easier to tell which is which. We got a bunch of A's on Gold Chip. She was very consistently getting A's. But everyone else is kind of a B plus, I think, is kind of what we've been. I mean, we got some A's on Vodka. I just haven't really been optimizing the run. We got an A on Mayano Top Gun first try here. I think we got an A on Grass Wonder also, with not very many runs. We did 3 runs. No, it looks like 4 runs of Grass Wonder. And we got 2 A's. So 2 out of 4 runs we got A's. Musume McQueen we haven't really run an A on. This A is kind of a fluke because this was a farming run, and she just happened to get an A from all the skills she got. Because I bought up on she had a bunch of skill points and we got a ton of skill points, and then that bumped her up to an A. But we've been averaging like a B plus, and this is mostly because we're farming her at 600 across the board. I think I had one of the best farming runs today on this horse here. Almost 700 in all categories. So, this is pretty strong, I would say. I think with higher level support cards, it's very possible to get 800 across the board, I would say. Because we're already at 730 on stamina. 800 across the board, that's a damn strong horse. I don't know if anything can really beat that. Maybe a 1200 speed could possibly beat it. But yeah, I don't know. So we're getting there. This is something kind of going to be interesting to try this out once our support cards are leveled up more. Because we have a basically 0 limit break support cards here, other than Haru, Urara, and the guest one, and the Majuro Dober, card that we got from the event, which isn't very good, honestly. So if we pulled a better support, a wit card, and leveled some of these up, I think 800 is very possible then, very likely. And then if you missed it, I got a scout ticket earlier for a 3-star horse, and I pulled Symboli Rudolph. So now we do have one horse we haven't run yet, Symboli Rudolph here. So I guess I'll run this tomorrow. I do want to rerun some of the other horses that we're not that strong in the team trial, but we're in promotion range. I know the promotion range, the point system, it like changes over time as more people run it. So it might go up. So we might fall out of promotion range into retention range, where we just stay in class 4. I would like to promote so that we can get the 4,000 carats or whatever the hell, so we can do another support card pull so we get stronger. And the way to do that would be to upgrade our team, right? But we do need to rerun Bakushino here and Daiwa Scarlet, right? Because I think Daiwa Scarlet's gonna be pretty strong now that we have a deck like sort of picked out. And Sakura Bakushino should be pretty easy to max out on, like speed, 1200 speed. Just turn her into like the uber sprinter. I would like to do that, but adding Symboli Rudolph to the team, she would probably slot in the long or a medium. That's what she's good at, right? I think. What are these people good at? Medium, long. Are they all mediums and longs? Mile. So Air Groove might get kicked down to mile. Daiwa Scarlet can run pretty much anything, can't she? No, she's a mile and medium. So it looks like we have a big, a lot of traffic in the mile and medium sections here. We don't have any short distance runners. A lot fewer short distance runners. We have a bunch of long distance runners. So, we can't really. There's not a lot to do about that, unless I do a trainee card pull. I guess I don't know, because it's random. I did one today earlier because I got a free ticket from the event, and we just got mine on Top Gun again. So that didn't really help us. But I guess adding her to the team will do something, right? It'll like move people around somehow. I'm sure the computer will auto adjust, right? And put people kind of where they need to be. Something, I don't know. Well, it's a new character, so we might as well run it tomorrow. I'll do this one tomorrow. Symboli Rudolph, because I think she's pretty powerful too. She seems pretty fast. She's a 20% stamina and 10% guts. Okay. Our standard deck should get us there then. Pretty good. And then after that, Symboli Rudolph, then we'll probably look at rerunning Sakura Bakushina and whatever. And then this is another horse I can farm also, because it's a 3-star. Although I don't really like her ult that much. Greatly increased velocity on the final straight after passing another runner 3 times late race. That seems like a really stupid condition. Do you have to pass them 3 times in order to even have it go off? So this doesn't seem like a good green skill to pass down. You know what I mean? So I might not farm her so much. I'm still gonna farm Musume Queen, because the Duty of Dignity calls, you know, is better than the other one. Alright, well, that's pretty much it for today, unless there was something else you wanted me to talk about. But I don't think there is, because there's no chats or anything. So yeah, I think that's a good Haru Urara for now, to just keep on the team, and then as I keep running team races, I'll kind of keep an eye on how she's doing. Eventually I do want to rerun her into an A horse, just so I can get rid of all the Bs and the B pluses. You know, it's just very easy to just click on all the Bs and just send them all to the glue factory, to clean up our veteran list a little bit. But I mean, so far it still sort of makes sense to me. It's not that hard to find stuff. Anything 2-star spark and above is carroted, and so, you know, deleting all the non-carrots, and then if you have a horse is on your team, the game won't let you delete it. So it should be pretty easy to organize. We still have like 100 slots left though. I think I've run 90 careers so far on this account. So we have like 110 to go, honestly, before we fill it up, before we absolutely have to clean it out. So maybe I'll just, you know, let it fill up and then clean it up. I don't know. But yeah, I guess see you tomorrow, and thanks for watching.